Hello friends, I welcome you all to today's session. Today we are going to learn about articles. So let us begin. What are articles? Articles are the words a, an and the. These three words in English grammar are termed as articles. Now out of these three words, the word a and an, they are called indefinite articles. Whereas the word the is called definite article. We will learn more about it in the video. So let us continue. To begin with, let us understand the usage of article a. A is used before the words that begin with a consonant sound. So it's not just about letters. You have to see the sound of the first letter of the word. Right? Let me explain you with an example. For example, a boy. How do we spell the word boy? B-O-Y. So what is the first letter? Yes, you're right. It's a consonant B. And the sound is also a consonant sound. Boy is pronounced as boy. So because it has a consonant sound, so we are using the article a here. Similarly, a bird, because bird sound. Okay, the word bird has b sound in it. So we are using the article a. Now, I shared with you that article a is called an indefinite article. Why so? Because it is used before a singular noun beginning with the consonant sounds. That means for any general singular nouns, we are not specifically using any noun. We are not talking about a particular noun. That's why article a is called an indefinite article. Examples are shared with you. A book, a school, a dog. If you see all these words, they have consonant sound. They begin with a consonant sound. But there are exceptions. Now let us focus on the exceptions. Article a is used even before vowel letters which don't have vowel sound. Now what does this mean? Let me share an example with you. European. If you see the spelling of this word European, it starts with the letter E. Now you would say that E is a vowel. So why are we using a? Yes, that is where you have to see the difference. We do not have to focus on the letter. We have to focus on the sound of the word. So if we pronounce a word, we are speaking it as European. So the E letter here is silent and the sound which is coming is of letter U as a consonant U sound. Alright? So that's why we have to use a European and not an European. So the correct article is a European. I met a European. In the same way, we have the words unit because the sound of this vowel letter U is not vowel sound. you should be knowing that U letter has the vowel sound as A. And here, it is not that sound which is coming. The sound of unit is a consonant sound. That's why we are using the article A here. In the same way, we have the next word union. Here also, if you check the spelling, it is U-N-I-O-N. The spelling is having vowel as the first letter, but the sound of union is again a consonant U sound, and that is why we are using article A here. Let us understand the more usage of this article. Some words that start with a vowel letter but begin with consonant sound. I have just shared examples with you. European, unit, yes, union. They all were starting with vowel letter, but it had a consonant sound U, and that is why we are using article A here. In the same way, examples are given to you. A university, a uniform. The letter which is underlined is the first letter of this word, and it is a vowel letter but with a consonant sound. So remember this rule. Always look for the sound of the letter and not merely look at the letters. Similarly, we have the next example, 1 rupee note. Now if you focus here, the spelling of 1 is O-N-E. It starts with a vowel. But again, we have to see the sound of this vowel. And the sound of this O is V, which is a consonant sound. Alright, that's why we are using the article A over here. Now, let us focus on the usage of next article, an. So friends, an is used before a word beginning with a vowel. An idiot, an apple. If you see these words, they're starting with a vowel. We all know what are vowels? Yes, the letters A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters are called vowels in English language. So when your word is beginning with a vowel, we use the article an. But remember the exceptions which we had just discussed while learning the usage of article a. Now let us see another rule related to the usage of article an. Whenever any word begins with letter H, but that letter H is not sounded, that means it is silent letter. So again you have to see what is the sound of that word. I'll explain it with some examples. Let us see the word honor. The spelling is H-O-N-O-U-R. So what is the first letter? You're right, it is H and it is a consonant. But here we are not pronouncing the sound of H as her sound. No, H is silent and the sound is honor. which is a vowel sound. Okay. Similarly, the next example, an R. Again, the spelling is H-O-U-R. Here also the H is silent. So we have the vowel sound of this word as R. The next example is honest. Again, when we speak the word, we are not speaking the letter H. It is silent. So the sound is honest, O sound. And because these words have vowel sounds in them, we are using the article an. So just like with the usage of article a, we have to see that the word should be beginning with a consonant sound. In the same way, when we focus on the usage of article an, we have to see that the word should be beginning with a vowel sound. Alright, let us move further. So here I'm sharing some more examples with you. We use an orange, an umbrella, an eye. Here there is no confusion. The words have vowels in them and the same vowels have their own sound. Okay, orange begins with O, which is a vowel, and the sound is also a vowel sound. Umbrella begins with U, which is a vowel, and the sound is also a vowel sound. Right? U has a sound here. Umbrella. That's why it is an. In the same way, an eye. Let us move further. Now we begin with the learning of the usage of article the. I have already shared with you, the is called a definite article. Now let us understand why so. The is used before unique objects. What do you mean by unique objects? Yes, the objects which are only one of its kind. Any object which is one of its kind in this world can be termed as a unique object. Example, sun, sky, moon, galaxy, world, universe. So with all these words, we will use the article the. So that is why the is called a definite article, because it points to particular things. Similarly, article the is used before the names of mountains, rivers, oceans, deserts, etc. Example, the Ganges, the Sahara, the Pacific. If you see, they all are proper nouns, but they are specific names, specific nouns. And so we are using the article the. Similarly, before the names of books, the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran, we are using the article the. Let us see some more rules about the usage of article the. Before the superlative degree of adjectives like the best, the tallest, the most, the fastest, the slowest, and so on and so forth. So when you use a superlative degree of adjectives, we use the article the. Before musical instruments, whenever we name any musical instrument, we use the article the. Example, the flute, the violin. before an adjective to denote a whole class. Example, the old, the rich, the poor. When you're not naming, you're not talking about a particular person, but you are talking about a whole class, we use the article the when you're using that adjective to represent a whole class. Okay? Let us see further examples. I have already shared we use the article the when that thing is a particular thing, one of its own kind. Certain examples are the sky, the world, the North Pole. In addition to all these things, we have certain more rules. So let us focus on them now. We usually use article a or an with a noun to talk about a person or thing for the first time. Example, if I say, I saw a cat. I have a CD player. I'm using the article a here because I'm talking about these things for the first time. But when I repeat about them in the same paragraph in writing or when I talk, then I will use the article the before them. Example, I have a CD player. I have the CD player, the one that Mary bought. Similarly, I saw a cat. The cat was complete black. So when you're referring that object again in your talk or in writing, we use the article the. For the first time, we use article a or an depending upon the sound. But when you refer it again, you use article the. Example, I bought a CD player and a TV yesterday. Now Joe is asking, was the CD player expensive? Because yes, again we are referring about that CD player. So we will use the article the. So now there are situations where we do not need to use any article. Let us see those rules. Before the names of relations, we do not say I met the father. No, I met a father. That will also be wrong. Okay, it will be I met father, uncle, sister. Similarly, before the names of material, before any proper noun. But remember, proper nouns which are the names of specific lakes, rivers, mountains, books, we were using article the, but not before any noun, any proper noun or any name of a person or maybe a place or a thing. Similarly, before abstract nouns, we do not say the honesty is a good policy. No, we simply say honesty is the best policy. Similarly, wisdom, truth, lie, etc. Before language, we do not use any article. Before certain phrases like at noon, by train, on foot, we do not use any article. So I hope this video must have been useful to you in learning the usage of articles a, an, and the. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.